So again now we were on the 50% line here. What I would do normally in order to take a look at this spike. So normally we should measure the Fibonacci. We should measure the channel again using the Fibonacci tool like this. And then like this, and then try to take it and project it to the upside. Now we are looking for a top with this approach, okay? To the upside like this, and then we copy the 50% line and we put it right, we try to connect it exactly on the 50% like this. And as you can see, the line is not being broken, and the tendency of the price to be attracted by the 50% line, even if placed to the upside. So compare with this one in order for you to fully understand the concept. So this is a downward channel being given by the two black trend lines, and the 50% line is just being projected, to the downside, respecting the halfway of the channel, and this is your main support in this case. If this support would have been broken, then the channel would become a new one, but this not being broken, and then price breaks to the upside. This is your channel to the upside now. The 50% line has a tendency to attract price. It is acting as main support and resistance area, and on the channel to the upside, the main sensitive part is the downward trend line here, this one, and it is just being tested, see, but not broken until here, and the 50% line has just a tendency to attract, and price acts around it like a support and resistance area. And even if when price tries to break to the upside, this is not your sensitive line. The sensitive line in an upward channel is the lower part of the channel. So price tries to break to the upside, breaks to the upside, but fails at the 50% line projected to the upside, and gives you your top. So while in here we had our bottom identified by this approach, now we have our top identified. And then on the move to the downside, here, you have price breaking down, and then from this moment in time you have a new swing, and this is your channel, and the same concept should be used. We should take a Fibonacci retracement, and we should measure the length of the channel, and then we should take a 50% line based on the upper trend line of the channel. Now the most sensitive line of the channel is the upper part of the channel, and we should try to connect it to the 50% line. And let's change the color so that we know that this is the 50% line. And as you can see, that's right, and this is the 50% line. And as you can see, the principle of support and resistances and the tendency to attract of this line, it is being respected here. So true. Look here, support, then it has a tendency to attract, and then we should take again the Fibonacci tool, measure the channel, and try to project this trend line to the downside. exactly on the 50% line, with the 50% retracement, then delete the Fibonacci. And this part of the channel to the downside actually is the main support area for the move to the downside. So with this move we are trying to pick a bottom, okay? So this is the support area for the move to the downside. You have actually a break, of a lower part of the channel, but because this is a downward channel, your sensitive trend line is to the upside, so you are looking for this one not to be broken, okay? And here, in this situation, until the upper part of the channel is broken, basically you have no clues to look to the upside, and no reason to look to the upside. You are just looking to the downside here. But because of this being broken, but not the 50% line projected to the downside, so this support area holds, then you might say that your low and your bottom is this one. And you have, keep in mind all the time, you see these vertical lines, and keep in mind what they mean. On each construction, these vertical lines represent the moment of time when we build this structure. So we build this structure to the upside from this moment of time. Okay? So we didn't know what's about to come here until the channel was being broken, but we build this structure from this moment of time. We also build this structure to the downside from this moment of time. We didn't know this part was about to come. And here, as you can see, here price makes a nice bottoming triangle. This is being called, builds energy only to break to the upside, and then breaks the upper part of the channel, which is the sensitive one, and then makes a new swing, consolidates and makes a new swing. And from this moment of time, so from the 14th of December, from this moment of time, we have a new construction, and we build this channel, as you see on the first subject of this channel surfing approach. So what we should do here, we should follow exactly the same principle. Take a Fibonacci retracement, then because this is an upward channel, then our sensitive trend line is the trend line that finds the lower part of the channel, from the lower part of the channel, and this is your 50% line. Let's make it red so that we know. And it has a tendency to attract price. It has a tendency to act as support and resistance area. Oops. So look at the price, look how price reacts around this line, around this construction that we've made, starting with this moment of time, from the 14th of December, okay? At this moment of time we have this structure, and normally we should also place it to the upside, even if we are seeing that it is not broken. And normally we should place it to the upside like this. And like this. And we try to project the 50% line to the upside like this. And this should be your main resistance for the move. And remember, with this approach, we are very much likely to identify a top or a bottom after the trend line here, because this is an upward channel. After the trend line here is being broken, so the trend line is being broken here, and most likely this is our top. Now remember, this is a 1 hour chart, so picking tops and bottoms based on 1 hour chart, you might think that this looks crazy, but I don't think so. This is a chart that you can actually trade. So this is the 50% line. This is a chart that you can actually trade, and it is one of the most important time frames for intraday trading. Moving forward, and this is our new channel that we've built to the upside, as per the first part of this chapter, and on the next recording we'll deal with the next situations that we have here.